Welcome to the Piggy Bank by the Two Penny Games team. Two Penny Games Piggy Bank, our casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I'm your host for this show here with my great friends and co-hosts here. We have Connor, Elliott.
How are you doing, people?
And across the table from him, we have Tavin Bothel.
Just an inhumane individual. Just absolutely
inhuman.
You're an alien amongst us.
Why are you so weird?
You're definitely. Listen, what are the odds? Over under. Odds out of 10 over under 6. Phil, that Connor is a skinwalker.
Well, skinwalkers aren't aliens. I'd say there's a non-zero chance that he's an alien.
That'd be pretty cool. Found out like that's a thing I am. I'm not.
Aren't skinwalkers just body snatchers?
No. They're like they're in Native American mythology. Like
they do imitate people's voices and like for people like lure people out to kill them.
And they turn into animals too. Like it's weird because I know there's the skinwalkers, and it always conflates that with the Wendigoon, but I don't know if they're the same thing.
The Wendigo. Wendigoon is a YouTuber who covers horror media.
Okay, he screwed me with. Yeah, he's messed me up on that. I used to know that top of my head.
The Wendigo is typically that's the folklore of like people that eat other people in desperate situations and like typically winter climates, and then they go crazy and they turn into the Wendigo.
Okay. So skinwalkers.
What's the famous historical family American moving out to the west? They got trapped in the snow and they ate
the Donner Party.
Donner Party.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Killed the kid.
They killed a couple.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Didn't they eat the kids first or something? Or
they ate them at some point. I know a kid got ate.
But of course, we don't only talk about cryptids here on this show. We also talk about video games. We play mini games. We talk about things that we're excited to play in the future. We talk about stuff coming out. Maybe in this talk, we also talk about we mourn our fallen comrade Concord.
Rest in peace, Concord. Officially shut down this
Concord.
week. What a week! What a week for PlayStation to shut down your new big IP that was supposed to light the world on fire. Shut that down within what was it? 11 days or some shit like that, or at least when the announcement came out or whatever. And then the next day, Astrobot reviews hit, and it's the best game of the year. Like, holy shit, that is fucking wild.
Pretty great for my fantasy critic team. I'll tell you.
Real good for your fantasy critic. Real good for your fantasy critic. Astrobot definitely outperformed what I was expecting, and my expectations were fairly high.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be like possibly
like 89. I was not expecting past 90, let alone 95.
I would have bet money in the 88 area, somewhere around there. Like a really great game. Hey, everybody should go play it. Like type shit. Not hey, play it right now. Like wow.
Stop what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Phil, you and I stopped everything we did and started playing it.
You shirked your duties, Tavin Bothel.
I did.
Shirked to them.
Real quick. I have a little bit of a bone to pick with one or both of you.
Okay.
First bone with Tavin.
Okay.
What the hell? Hey, I started this game before you, and now you've already platinumed it.
Yeah.
You already platinumed it?
Yeah, I platinumed it last night.
Jesus freak.
Listen, Friday night. I was up until 4 a.m. playing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's why you were sleeping.
Saturday, I was up until like 2. And then last night again, I was up until 2. I have...
And you clown on me for having so much free time.
You got him right there.
Yes, Phil, because you do it with Assassin's Creed that has been out for 2 decades.
When I do it, it's justified. And that's what you're saying, huh?
Listen.
Okay, here's the thing.
Can I get a word in here? Can I explain my case here, please?
You said a couple words already.
Like, undeniably, right? I totally put off all the duties and responsibilities that I should have done to play more Astrobot. Absolutely. Did the Wukong review short get made? No, it didn't. That's my fault. Did homework get done? No, it didn't. I mean, it did, but not as early as it should have been, and not to the quality that it should have been. And did I stay up too late and not get enough sleep this weekend because I was stuck playing Astrobot? Absolutely. But listen, guys, Astrobot has its hooks in me in a way that no other game this year has. Like, no other game has had not Final Fantasy, not Prince of Persia, none of them have had like the grip on me that Astrobot has had. Now that I'm done and I've seen the whole thing and finished it, Will it rank as game of the year? I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit more.
You were saying something different at one point.
No, I think I was saying it is the industry's game of the year. Is what I was saying to you.
Enough.
I think Astrobot is a sure win at the Game Awards. I don't even think it's a competition. That's how much. Like, the only way it's a competition is if the news outlets also nominate Shadow of the Erdtree. Then it's a competition. But even then, I think they would rather give it to Astrobot because Elden Ring already had it. It's a DLC, and they would rather give it to this renaissance of a game as opposed to the renaissance of a game 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and also, like, I think, am I crazy to say that Shadow of the Erdtree is not as good as Elden Ring proper?
About the same level of quality from my experience.
Yeah.
That was the thing I was like,
it's right up there. Like,
Yeah. Definitely within that, right? Like, in that conversation of, like, Shadow of the Erdtree alone would still be in that conversation of, like, top 3 FromSoft.
the games of all time. Like, if it was independent.
Yeah.
It'd probably be Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, and, like, fucking Bloodborne. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Shout out to Olivia in the chat. Thanks for chatting and seeing us over at twitch.tv/TwoPennyGames.
Now let me go ahead and continue what I was saying.
Yeah.
And whenever you very, very rudely called me out for playing Assassin's Creed in my free time, it's not like I've never played these games. I just wanted to get the trophies. I'm playing them for trophies.
You can't criticize there, Tavin.
No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine with that. I do it. I play games in my free time too. But why are you but he would prioritize it over, I forget what we were playing, but like over a review that needed to be done, or wouldn't make a video for 3 weeks but be playing 80 hours of Assassin's Creed. That's where the balance gets misconstrued.
I think the balance you're referring to is me playing Mirage instead of playing Shovel Knight.
Those were not in the same months.
Were they not?
No, because Shovel Knight,
I can't keep track.
Pretty sure Shovel Knight, I was either in my... No, I was here, wasn't I? But Shovel Knight, like, we were still on Discord. By the time Mirage came around, me and Connor still had the setup.
Apples to oranges, I guess, at this point.
I don't think you did. You did. We did not have this set for Mirage.
You guys did the Mirage video over Discord, but I'm pretty sure we had the set. Because I was out of town? No, I was doing something. I was busy that weekend. And
the first video with the set was the Piggy Bank Fantasy Critic for this year.
I couldn't say otherwise. I don't know.
I only know that because I just rewatched the Fantasy Critic video.
Oh, okay. That doesn't feel right, but we did get some of this equipment in December, so maybe it is right. Late December. It was like some of it was Christmas gifts, so all right, might be right on that one. Probably right on that one. All right.
Anyway, but yeah, so no longer will I be criticized for having too much free time. Whenever you literally already platinumed it when I started, I would think I was probably like 5 or 6 hours ahead of you.
I'm also no, not even that much. I'm also certain that Mirage and Shovel Knight were not the same month. You definitely shirked off Shovel Knight for some bullshit. Like, it was like some stuff you did not have to play.
Yeah, that one I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, of course, this is also where I want to talk about my other bone to pick.
Yeah.
And it's somewhat also related. And this one's with Connor. Connor, why do you not want to play Astrobot?
Well, I knew this was coming up at some point. I never said I wasn't playing Astrobot. I was going to say,
when did he say he wasn't going to play it?
I've been pausing on him since the beginning.
Here's the thing. So Connor's known platforming hater.
Now that is
PlayStation hater.
That was true, but now we've played some platformers on the Game Club, and it's still like on the lower denomination of my kinds of games.
Banjo started turning him around.
It did, yeah. That was the big one. But so with Astrobot, to your point, I'm just not like you two in the sense of I'm like, I need to play this now. I'm going to play it. It's been added to the list of games that I want to play this year. Unicorn Overlord being the other one, and then fucking God damn it. What was the other one? Fuck. It's the less important one.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia, yeah. Kind of that's at the bottom, but right now, Unicorn Overlord's in my mind for that. I have Space Marine 2 that's because it's my kind of game. That's what I like to play as opposed to platformers. As much as I might like this game, and I will like it, I guarantee you guys, I'm just not like, that doesn't like attract me as much as like Unicorn Overlord has this year.
I think Prince of Persia, of those 3 games, Prince of Persia would be your favorite.
It could be, yeah. It's entirely just though like, me looking on the outside and saying, what kind of game?
It'll be Unicorn Overlord.
It easily could be. That's, at the very least, just what's catching my eye the most. So, Astrobot's going to be played by the end of the year. That's definitive. It's just a matter of when I'm going to play it. You know?
Good. Then I don't have to throw out my second accusation. Because if you said that you weren't going to play it, I was going to follow up question and ask, Connor, why do you hate fun?
Why do you hate fun?
That was literally the reason why I was like watching it and thinking, well, I'm going to play it because it's fun. So it's the exact opposite.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's just a joy to play.
It's much fun.
Can we talk a little bit? Obviously, we're doing a review next week, but by the time you hear this, in like 3 days, right? So we're not gonna like give like full opinions on like actual like gameplay and levels and stuff. But like,
sure,
what an absolute joy of a video game, and what a wondrous entry in the PlayStation legacy. And what a wonderful ascension of Team Asobi. Whoa.
Yeah.
Instantly like, oh shit, these guys are on a different level. And the fact that they're like 60 people, like, and they did this in 3 years. Now, granted, it does recycle a lot from Astro's Playroom, but like, and Astrobot Rescue Mission, but like, what a great foundation to build from. Holy shit. Like, like for this one to be knocking it out of the park, I can't wait for a sequel. There is clear innovations that I think they should make, but it doesn't, like, just because this game is missing things doesn't mean that, like, it's any lesser. It's just, like, the way that like, you can see where the franchise should evolve to, right? Like, I'm curious about, like, if we can get a ground pound in in general, I want Astrobot to have more moves. I want him to have a wider move set. He's a little simple right now. And I want him to have a wider move set. I want some type of cooperation to be introduced, some type of co-op play or play together with a friend or something like that. And they have PlayStation has a legacy for it. Like, look at what Little Big Planet did.
Give me some like It Takes Two level like puzzles with Astrobot.
Yeah, right. Like, a co-op campaign, a la like a Portal 2 type thing or something, you know, or I guess Little Big Planet or Sackboy's Big Adventure, stuff like that, right? Like, insert something like that into Astrobot. I think they need to develop like a cooler hub world. This one's good, but it's not like great. Like, it doesn't have the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
It's made great by like the show of progression.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And then like some cool villains, like inserting actually like interesting villains would take this so much further. And then of course, like, just expand on what you already have. More PlayStation characters. I think what Astrobot is doing is equivalent to what Smash Brothers did in the N64 era. Like, I could see a possible future where 5 or 10 years from now, we start looking at other games and saying, I want you in Astrobot. Much like how we say we want things in Smash Brothers. I want Astrobot in Smash Brothers also. But, you know, like the next game better have some Square Enix in it. Spoilers, there's no Square Enix in Astrobot right now.
Yeah, no Cloud, no Sora.
Yeah. So some of that stuff, Sora and Cloud specifically, definitely need to come and be here and stuff. It's weird that they're not here.
I thought they would have been.
Yeah. Well, and that brings me to,
I wonder.
This is not going to come up in my review, so I feel fine talking about it. But it is slight spoilers for Astrobot. So if you don't want to hear the slight spoilers for Astrobot, click there's time codes in the description. Click to the first minigame that we're going to play. But like, some of the choices they made for cameos are weird. Like,
yeah,
there are some characters in here that I don't understand why they're here, and then there's characters that should be here that are not here, and it extends past just like, oh, a Square or like a different publishing company has those rights. Like, there are PlayStation characters who are not here who should be here.
Just fucking let it out already, Tavin.
Listen, man, I think in general, Astrobot has done Sucker Punch dirty. Like, really, really dirty. Every single Sucker Punch IP is underrepresented in this game. Whether it's Ghost of Tsushima, Sly Cooper, or Infamous, all three are not the picks that you should have.
My question, I understand what you're saying. My question for more representation for Ghost of Tsushima specifically, who other than Jin are you going to put in there?
The uncle, the drunkard, the old lady.
But they're not. I don't see them as like important.
The love interest,
like some of the things that you bring up, like with the rest of the Cooper gang, which I'm not going to like spoil.
Right.
I'm not going to step on that. That's what you want to talk about. How the Cooper gang is.
The Cooper gang is the big problem for me, but we'll get to that in 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I just feel like the only person you don't need Lord Shimura. You don't need I don't remember any of the other characters' names.
I would argue they are just as necessary as some of the lower tier guys. Like, clearly, like these are not priorities, right? There are priorities that you need to have in this game before you have extras from Ghost of Tsushima. I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense to me how Horizon gets like 6 characters. Name 6 characters from Horizon Zero Dawn right now.
Aloy!
Name 3 characters from Horizon Zero Dawn right now.
I'm not going to argue with that, but the thing is, the only reason that each of those games got so well represented is because they have their own level. While we're talking spoilers.
Yeah, but I also think that, like, in the same sense of that, Phil, like, most other PlayStation IPs get at least 3.
I know. My argument is we just need less regular bots.
I'm into that too. I mean, I'm not saying take these guys out. I'm saying add more. Like, there should be more. I don't like, which sounds selfish. And let me also set the precedent of, I understand PlayStation has a very long legacy. I understand some titles are more successful and more interesting than others, and have, bigger fan bases that need to be appeased. Obviously, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to get its own level, not fucking Sly Cooper. I knew, like, as soon as they introduced the idea of levels, obviously, like, that's what's going to happen. Surprised Loco Roco got its own level. That was cool.
It was very cute.
It was very, very cute. But, like, also, like, where's Sweet Tooth? Like,
yeah, that was one of my predictions. We were talking in DMs, and I was like, I bet the last 2 levels are going to be Twisted Metal and Horizon.
I don't care.
Like, where's the Twisted Metal representation? What the hell is going on here? But, like, my point of that is like, if you're making room for the SingStar characters, if you're making room for Octodad, if you're making room for the Fall Guys Bean,
I just collected him, by the way.
Where's the fucking Cooper gang?
And that's where it really comes from. Why can't I have the Cooper gang?
I'm not mad that these guys are here. I think it's cool. There's one other one that I was talking to you, Connor, about last night that I'm like, why him? Why is he here? It's a small thing, Phil. You may not even recognize it. Can I just spoil that? I've already kind of spoiled a few things for you already, so I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I had a theory that it would be Horizon, the last one, but
Yeah.
Go ahead. One?
Huh? Yeah, Horizon's the last one.
They pushed that way too hard.
Way too hard.
Guys, it's not that good.
Dude, Uncharted or God of War should have been the last one.
Uncharted's like my favorite one.
Uncharted is dope. It's legit really fun. I like you know what? I might like Ape Escape more than God of War.
That's where I'm struggling, because like I was shocked by the fact that, oh my god, I'm playing Ape Escape.
Yeah,
I like the stuff that was in God of War a little more, but the gameplay was just so fun.
And I'm more of I'm more of a fan of God of War. So like the things that were like having the axe be retractable in the same way that it is in God of War made me like squeal with glee. But it wasn't like it wasn't. The axe didn't feel that great. So like it was a little bit different. Anyways, my thing is like, why are we making room for the Buzz trivia quiz game host, but we can't have the Cooper gang, but we can't have Coco, Crash's sister, but we can't have Zeke or Kessler from Infamous?
That gets to the fucking the Ghost of Tsushima argument that Phil was making.
Who the fuck are these guys? You know, but like
the only characters I haven't played Infamous, granted, so the only person I even know is Cole McGrath.
And listen, like, yes, but like Cole McGrath is your guy, right? But then why do we have 2 Second Son characters in it? And I understand Fetch got her own game, but the Delson Rowe is a more iconic character than Fetch. No,
Was he not in there?
no, he's in there.
Oh.
My point is why do we have 2 of those, but only Cole McGrath and Kessler, Zeke, and the Beast were in 2 games?
I think it only matters about who's the protagonist. Clearly, that's kind of what they were going for.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Is
that's
the fact
100%
that,
what
got
it is.
Cole, you got the protagonist of Second Son, and
That's
then
already
you got
3 from
the
Infamous.
First Light.
But even then, like, Infamous 3/4 games deep had less of an impact than Ghost of Tsushima. So why are we only get it? They didn't even like. It's just the Ghost. It's not even Gen Sakai. It's the Ghost. It's the idea of the Ghost. Like, those could be 2 separate characters. But it's how they break up all these characters. You know what I'm saying?
It's Jin because I see what you're saying, but they're not going to read that deep into it for an Astrobot cameo. You know, like
there's 3 Hellghasts. Why are there 3 Hellghasts? But I can't get the Cooper
from
gang?
Killzone.
Yeah,
Because they come in groups. They're soldiers. You have to have the unit.
yeah. Again, I'm cool with that. The Cooper gang is a unit.
Fair.
I understand Sly Cooper is the face. He's the name, right? I understand that. He's more iconic, undeniably. People know the name more than Murray and Bentley.
Yeah.
But to a Sly Cooper fan, which I am, and the only one at the table, Phil's dabbled in it a little bit and likes Sly Cooper, but doesn't like
Dip my toe.
Yeah. Like the gang.
I'd say, hang on. I've more than dipped my. I'm like waist deep in Sly. I'm not like in the pool. You know. I'm on like the last.
You're
step,
still in the
like, sitting
steps.
on
You're on
edge.
the steps. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the gang is central to Cooper as an IP. Like
at that point,
legitimately, it should have been all 3 of them and Carmelita Fox. Like legitimately, it should have been that. But I'm not like I'm throwing it up for Sly because that's my guy. There should be. I think they got Ratchet and Clank fine. I think Ratchet, Rivet, and the little tiny Clank. That's enough, right? I would have liked to have seen Kit.
I would have liked to see Kit. But
yeah, but don't need it, right? Don't need it.
Kit, maybe Quark. You know.
Why are Crash, Bandicoot, and Jak and Daxter only getting Crash and Jak? Daxter's in it as like a little like collectible thing, but he's not like a standalone character.
Thing, yeah.
I think that works fine for Daxter, but like, and Phil, forgive me, I don't know the names. Where's the Sage character that Jak loves? Who's like a
Samos,
Kira, where are those guys? But we have
Ashlyn,
room for 9 Ape Escape monkeys. Why do we have room for 9 Ape Escape monkeys, but no Cooper gang? And
because that's
Connor
who you
to
catch
switch it
in
over.
Ape Escape.
Connor, to switch it over to something you like, we have 4 Resident Evil characters, but only Dante.
Yeah, but Resident Evil characters are more culturally significant.
Undeniably.
But still Virgil, yeah. Virgil and Nero.
Where's Virgil and Nero? Where are they? Where are they? They're just... even Lady, I think, could have made the cut.
Yeah.
In some shape or fashion.
But Lady's better.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, one of those... Like, there should be more than just Dante, but we have 4 fucking Castlevania characters?
All I know...
When's the last time a Castlevania game happened?
Been a while.
It's been a while!
Phil, I don't want to say if it's a spoiler, but Bloodborne, did you get the character?
It's one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's... you won't know who it is. Never mind. My only spoil, Phil, if you didn't know, Lady Maria is in the game.
Which one is that?
Yeah, I think it's the same level.
Yeah, okay. She sits in the chair. She's like sleeping. Like her special...
I think so.
Her add-on. Yeah.
It's the add-on thing. And
listen,
the great thing about Astrobot is there are well over 100 identifiable characters in this game. And I know maybe 70, 80 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of characters that, like, I unlocked and I went, who the fuck is this? Like, never... Like, it got down to just a dude in a suit. Like, a 3-piece suit. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And that's my point is like, we can have these things, but we can't have the Cooper gang? Come on.
Maybe it was Ace of
I got Kiryu today. Loved it.
Kiryu was great.
Oh, he's in there.
Yeah. Absolutely deserves to be in there. Yakuza and PlayStation have a long lineage.
Is Ichiban?
Nope.
No, just Kiryu.
Fair enough. Legacy is more...
if you're only going to have one,
Yeah.
And it's a Sega character, so there's that. So and then there's 3 Persona characters.
It's Aegis, Teddy, and Joker.
Yeah.
No.
Which again, listen. Persona 4 is my 3rd, 4th favorite video game of all time, something like that. It's the 3rd. Do we need Teddy?
No.
Do we need Teddy? Listen, I love that he's there. But like, I think there's 117 characters. If we could only have 117, did we need Teddy?
A guy I follow on Twitter who's like a big Persona guy. He said the lack of Morgana in this game actively makes it better.
Yeah,
I could not believe Morgana was not Joker's little add-on thing. I was surprised. It's the calling card, Phantom Thieves calling card.
Way better. Not have that fucking.
Could have had both.
I don't want that bastard anywhere near anything else.
Listen, Jill's thing from Resident Evil is a door with 2 little zombie dogs behind it.
It's super cute.
It's the cutest thing in the world. I love it. We could have had Morgana. We could have had Morgana in there. In the same way that we have Daxter as Jack's little add-on, we could have had Morgana. We should have had Morgana.
But who else are you gonna for who else for Jack are you gonna make the add-on? Like, come on.
Oh yeah, it's Daxter, and I get like Daxter's like a little weird like shape, so like it would make sense that he's not a bot. But
I love how they look astroboticized. They look so fucking.
They look so fucking cute. But again, like Crash, where's Coco? Where's
Go on, continue.
Where's Cortex? Where's Cortex?
There you go.
Yeah, where are those guys? That's about it. That's really all that you would need.
Coco, Cortex, Engine, and Brio.
Who's it from?
Who the fuck is Brio? These are Crash.
And Brio.
Oh, Embryo. I know who Engine is. I don't know who Embryo is.
They're all. I mean, these are mostly its villains.
Yeah. And it's not like because there's villains in here. Like Psycho Mantis is there, so it's not like they were like, oh, heroes only. Like, no, there's bad guys here. So like, what? Where the fuck are my characters? I don't know. Just a thought.
Guess you have to wait to the next one. They even do that.
Listen, if we get to an Astrobot 2 and there's no fucking Cooper gang in that motherfucker, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot. I genuinely, I think Team Asobi did Sucker Punch a little dirty. I understand Sucker Punch is not the most popular PlayStation studio out there in the world, but I think like they've been around for too long to do this to them.
It sounds like they did Sly dirty.
No, I think they did. I think
that's
did
what
Ghost.
I'm seeing.
I think Infamous, like a little less so. I get it. Three Infamous characters is enough. We don't need more than 3. And I guess if you're gonna do it, do the protagonist. But me personally, I would have done Cole, Zeke, and then Delson. Is what I personally would have done.
You just don't like women.
Drop Delson, put Fetch in there. Those 2 are interchangeable to me. But like, Infamous 1 and 2 should have had more representation than Infamous Second Son. And it's weird that Infamous Second Son got more.
The DLC.
I just don't see. I mean, because I guess because I haven't played the games, I don't see the First Light character as a Second Son character. I see them as a First Light character because they're the protagonists of that story. You know.
Yeah, but like, it would make sense if First Light was on the level of a Miles Morales or a Uncharted Lost Legacy. But First Light is more on the level of like a Left Behind, and so it's weird to me that size of game got more representation over the second most important character of the 2 most important games. Like, of that 4-game series, it goes, I don't know, 1 and 2 are tied. I think 2 maybe is a little bit more important to the story, but 1 and 2 are right there. And then it's a large gap, and then Second Son and First Light. Some people do like First Light more than Second Son, and that's fine. But like, what are we doing here?
Kevin's just a whining fan.
Let's move on to first mini game. Hate your time code, Tavin.
Yeah.
We are playing Know Thy Foe, famous game where I dive into the internet, Google image search all these different enemies from video games, drop them in our little show doc here, and these boys have to try to tell me what game it's from, and then for a cheeky bonus point, tell me the name of this enemy. And then they will lock in their answers, and then I will call upon them. They will give me the answer. I will call upon the other person, give me their answer, and then I will reveal whether it's correct or incorrect.
All right.
Gentlemen, are we ready?
Almost in 1 second. Until then, let me entertain you.
Oh?
Done yet, Tavin?
That's what you were waiting on? Fucking, you could have just let it go, man.
And guess what? Little did everyone know that me not knowing what to say was my attempt at distracting and entertaining you while we set things up. So, Tavin, now you can hit it.
Right, totally didn't make us look unprepared or anything, Connor. Appreciate it.
There you go.
I mean, I'm in a pretty good bit of that, huh?
Fucking hell.
All right.
Don't put your hand down.
Gentlemen, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. First enemy is an easy one. So hopefully y'all can get it.
This is the thing that, like...
I wonder.
I wonder who that is.
Okay, which one?
You think it has an actual name?
What? No. Pokemon. What Pokemon game?
Does it matter which Pokemon game? I
mean,
like
it only
does,
matters
right?
if you tell me a game that they're not in.
Okay, well.
All right, well, that's an easy one.
I have locked in my answer.
Connor, what game is this from?
That is from Pokemon. Do I name the
And then no. Tavin, what game is this from?
Pokemon. Soul Silver, if
And
you want
then-
me to specify.
Careful about getting too specific, okay? Tavin, what is the name of this enemy? It is from Pokemon.
This is a Team Rocket member.
And then Connor?
Oh, it's of course Team Rocket. And blast me off again.
All right. Well, I would have preferred. I'll give you both the point, but I would have preferred Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket. Grunt.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough. In the future, we'll be more specific if it calls for it.
I mean, member. It's a member of Team Rocket, But I understand
Right,
they have an
but,
official name.
They are a grunt. That is what kind of enemy they are.
But do they say that in the game?
In the game, yeah, it says
Team Rocket
You're
Grunt.
challenged by Team Rocket Grunt, and then it says their name.
Oh, okay. Fair.
All right.
4.
Second,
2.
That's 2 points
Enemy.
apiece right there. Yeah.
that is 2 points for each of you. Yes, indeed. Second enemy.
Ooh, fuck! What is this thing called?
Little more challenging here.
Shit! Nobody at this table is a big Horizon fan.
I have a guess, but I might be confusing with something else.
What if Connor didn't know what it was from, Tavin?
Connor knew it was from Horizon.
I did.
Listen, we pay enough attention to marketing to know where the fuck this thing is from. I'm pretty sure I know what it's called.
I think so. Let's go.
All right. Well, you guys both get 1 point. Connor, what is the name of this enemy?
Is that the Thunderjaw?
And then Tavin, what is the name of this enemy?
Shit, Connor's right. He's got the point. I was gonna say Ripjaw.
It is a Thunderjaw. Correct,
Yeah.
Connor.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'll take that.
Connor has now pulled ahead for a total of 4 points to Tavin's 3.
How embarrassing. I have a
Tavin-
Horizon Zero
Tavin,
Dawn
you mind
Platinum.
keeping the score?
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at this guy. It's his game.
I'm saying.
You can't even.
Is it enough for me to fucking control the cameras and the time codes?
No, it's not enough.
I say that while I go to my own to get mine ready.
Yeah, quite literally. What are you doing? You're just sitting here.
We now move on to the next enemy. Oh shit! I didn't mean to throw the other one.
No, that's interesting. There we go.
All right. Well,
Try not. Hang on. I'm trying to delete the other fucking thing.
You're gonna have to delete the whole thing and then resend that thing.
That was a joke because I sent that to my GM because he wears funny shirts that have hidden things on them, and I thought that was a funny shirt.
Was there something obscene on that I need to?
Very.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Tavin's got some editing to do this week. Okay. Wait. Fuck. Are these the fucking...
Have we got the game locked in at least?
I'm pretty sure I have the game locked in. If this is the specific enemy that I'm thinking of. It's just the art style doesn't look right.
are we choosing a specific game?
I'm not going to ask you to be too specific on this one.
Okay.
Because I don't know all the games that they're in or not in.
Okay, well, I guess that means I definitely don't know what the fuck this thing is called, because I thought it was a very specific enemy that was only present in a certain flower kingdom. Okay. Sure, I'll just make some shit up. There we go.
All right. Well, gentlemen, what game is this from? I'll ask Tavin. What game is this from?
This is from the Super Mario series.
And then Connor?
I was going to say Super Mario Bros, but
That's fair. And then Connor, what's the name of this enemy?
you know what? I don't probably know, but I'm going to go, like, just in case it has the same name, I'm going to go with Goomba.
It's got a different name.
And
I know
Tavin?
I have no clue what this is from.
Now,
So.
what the thing is, and I'll also say, like, if you want to get specific, I don't think these things show up until
Galaxy, maybe?
I want to say New Super Mario Brothers
Mm.
is when I think they first appear. I think I could be wrong.
Looking it up. Bill's researching.
God, I don't know what they're called. It's not a Goomba, but I've got nothing really better, so I'm gonna say Gumba.
They're actually originally from Super Mario World in 1990.
Oh, look at them.
Oh, okay.
This is a Galoomba.
That's
Yes.
right, Galoomba.
Fair enough. That sounds
This is a Galoomba. Yes,
Looks
yes,
like
yes.
one.
Indeed.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Can we move on?
Galoomba.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Galoomba. Because it sounds like whatever they say in that song.
A Wimbo.
All right.
A Weemboa. That's
Moving on
right.
to the next one.
Fuck. You want the specific faction?
I want this. Well, not the fact. I just need the name of this game. The name of this enemy.
Oh, okay.
I believe the points right now are 5-4.
Indeed.
This is round number 4 here.
All right, I got it.
What the fuck are these things called?
I think I know.
Oh man, I can see it. It's in my brain. It's right there. I know the letter it starts with.
So are we both saying we know what game this is from?
But I definitely know what game it's from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So
There's always this weird level of like distrust where you're like,
Yeah.
if I say it first, I'll say it.
Connor, go first.
This is from Doom.
This is from
And
Doom
Tavin?
Eternal. I think it's a little.
I wasn't looking for super specific. I was just going to say Doom.
Pretty sure this is from Doom Eternal. I don't remember.
All right.
We just
Well,
played Doom. I don't remember
I
that guy specifically.
I searched the name of this enemy, and this is the first thing that popped up. And I was only looking for Doom.
Referees
So.
being a little too lenient here.
I don't know. You might be wrong, Tavin.
I'm going off of what I searched.
All
That's how I've always done it.
This guy is called a.
We have the lock. Yeah. Just lock it in first.
I mean, if you guys know what the name of it is, yeah, you got to tell me.
Do you have
Tavin,
it?
I have it. Yeah.
You have it? Fuck, I don't. I'm gonna lock in, and I'm gonna say Mauler.
And
Something with
Connor?
a fucking M.
Is it Cyber Demon?
No.
No,
No.
not both of you are incorrect. This is a Mancubus.
I
Mancubus,
knew it was an
yes.
M. I knew it was an M.
He was the armor, and I was like, I remember the ones that didn't have armor. Had the
No,
big
this is a
pot belly.
Mancubus. I guess this is from Doom Eternal. I was really just looking because Doom 2016 fresh on my mind.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, there's different factions of them. You do. Oh, maybe it isn't Doom. Actually, now that I think about it, this might be like the most.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is.
It's like the most upgraded version. There's like 3 of them in the game.
Yeah.
I've definitely fought more than 3.
They're not in the game that much. That's the point. Yeah, they're more than 3.
There's not more than 5.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
I would even argue there might be more than 5.
I think you're just confusing them with every other version of the fucking what are these called?
Mancubus.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to
What is
round
the
number
plural
5.
of a
We are
Mancubus?
now
Is it just Mancubus?
Yeah.
Mancubuses?
Mancubi.
Mancubi?
Yeah.
Probably Mancubi. That sounds good. Anyways, moving on.
This might be a little one-sided on this round.
Oh boy.
I know what it's from.
Oh, do you?
I do. I can just look at it and be like, it's from that.
Are you sure?
Well, maybe not. Well, 2. It's 2 things.
This is what is the name of this fucker? I got it.
Okay.
Locked in.
I guess I'll be locked in.
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
curious. I want to hear what he has to say first.
is this
Connor, let me know what game this is from.
Ratchet and Clank?
And Connor and Tavin?
Look at you. It
Yeah.
is Ratchet and
It
Clank.
looks like a Ratchet and Clank gun.
Ratchet and Clank.
It was very
Tavin,
good.
tell
I
me-
knew his-
you know what? I want Connor to tell me the name of this thing first.
I thought it was from Jack and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank, but
It's from one of those two for sure. Yeah,
yeah.
but it is from Ratchet. It is from Ratchet.
let's go with Chomper.
And
That's
Tavin?
not a bad guess at all. I believe I might get the animal wrong here, but I do have the adjective correct. I believe this is a sand shark.
It is indeed a sand shark
Indeed.
from Ratchet and Clank.
Tying up this
I believe it
game,
ties you
boy.
both up. Yeah.
Tied because you had a game that you knew.
Could have gotten
Win
that.
to
Hey,
win.
could have gotten the name wrong. He would have been
Could have
hard.
started.
If you had just said something shark, you didn't even need to say sand. But if you had just said something shark, he would have given you that point.
Probably.
And that's fair, right? Because
I
you
wouldn't have.
haven't played the game. I have played the game.
but you would.
If you
No,
what?
because it's a sand shark. If you just say shark, that's not in the water.
But that's the thing, though. That's impressive because I would know from the shark fin it's called a shark something. That's like
that's good enough. He
Anyone
never played the
would know
game.
that.
what I didn't.
That
Yeah,
is
it's
called a
context.
shark with the
But
shark fin.
That's
Anyone
only
would
with the
know that.
context of it having a shark in the name.
It's got
It's the
shark
importance
teeth.
of having the first part of it being a sand shark. I
Here-
would not have given
Here's
him
the thing.
point
Here's
for
the
just
thing.
saying shark.
It's more of a piranha. Is really what it's more of. But sand piranha doesn't fly off the tongue. What else are you gonna fucking call it? Sand shark.
If he had said land shark, maybe I would have been lenient and given
Would have
him
been
a
close
point.
enough. Would have been close enough to me. If you said
Sand is land.
I'm just saying, if it were me, if you said anything shark, I would have given it to you.
Well,
Well, it's because you're a pussy.
damn.
We got a grade on a curve here. He hasn't played the fucking video game.
You know what? It's neither here nor there. I'm a big man. I could take my.
But if I fucked up sand, if I didn't say sand and I just said bullshit shark, that's not good enough. I've played the game a bunch. I should know.
Sure, I would look down on you, but if you had said land shark, I would still give you the point because it's close enough. Anyway,
Enrique
moving on.
getting freaky in the chat.
to the next round.
He wants to have sex with you, Phil.
When doesn't he?
I guess never.
When to go?
I love me some Enrique.
Got it. Oh, you don't remember the name, do you?
Oh.
Been too long for you, son.
Mm-hmm.
Did you finish the Legendary Edition?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Fuck.
You guys are spoiling what game it is immediately. Tavin, what game is this
He
from?
knows where it's from. He knows where it's from.
I do.
Yeah.
But what if the audience doesn't?
Are you
True.
locked
That's
in,
true.
sir? Are you locked in?
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Mass Effect 3.
From Mass Effect 3.
And Connor, I need you to tell me the name of this enemy.
I think they do appear in Mass Effect 2 DLC somewhere, but they look different. Am I right?
No, I
No?
don't think
Am I
so.
wrong?
No.
I don't think they appear till 3.
They may not appear until 3.
Pretty sure you're only fighting fucking collectors in 2.
Yeah.
In terms
I
of
want to say
like
in Arrival or something. You fight something that gets evolved. It might be the big guy. Maybe you fight I don't know.
I used to know this so fucking well.
well, I mean, because of a rival happening, what this is from turns into these.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like
so I don't think they would be in a rival.
Yeah.
it's a fucking adjective. That's what it is. They're like, it's an
Mm.
adjective.
I wouldn't
I
say
guess,
that.
I mean,
Definitely a noun.
it could be used
No.
as an adjective, though.
You'd have to change the word.
I suppose you're right.
Damn. Well, I should fucking know this too. And it's like, is it the last one?
No.
Oh,
No.
Well,
But I am going to
I've still got
yeah, I know. 'cause you don't got it.
1, 2, 3 left after this.
I'm gonna go with
Got to get it out.
degenerate.
Connor,
Derogatory.
Tavin, what is this?
Connor, I'm gonna lay it out for you. You've spent your thing, so you don't get the point. But what do they do in battle? What do they do?
Shoot you.
Right. But what else do they do?
They hit you.
Okay. No, what they do,
To each
Connor,
other.
is they eat fallen soldiers to get armor.
Cannibal.
These are cannibals. Yeah,
They are
Yeah,
cannibals.
that's
from Mass
the
Effect
name.
3.
Indeed. That's 2 points for me. I've taken the lead.
Reaperized Batarians.
Yes. The reason why they're not in Mass Effect 2 is because they only get invaded at the end of the DLC, the Batarian system.
Well, no, they get
destroy
invaded
the
in
relay.
between. Remember, Arrival is all about stopping them early, and you end up decimating.
No, it's talking about Arrival.
Yes, but remember, the invasion doesn't happen in Arrival.
You leave. That's why it doesn't happen.
Well, no, so you cut them off from everybody by
Blowing up a Mass Effect
destroying
relay.
the relay.
Yeah. And that decimates the Batarian people and leaves them defenseless to the actual invasion that happens 2 years later.
Yeah.
Because Shepard then spends 2 years in
escape.
jail.
I see.
It's a real comfy jail, but Shepard spends 2 years in jail.
Yeah, they have no path of escape from the Reapers.
1 year.
We destroyed the relay.
They spend 1 year in jail. I apologize.
The funny thing about those Batarians is they're just treated so.
Oh, dude,
negatively.
they got beat to shit for really no reason.
They got shafted really hard. In Mass Effect,
Yeah. Oh well.
All right. Well, moving on
Pirates.
to the next round is right here.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, wait. This is not what I thought it was.
Oh, dude, at
Does
one
Tavin
point,
know?
I would have known what it was called at one point.
What the fuck is this from?
You don't know.
But Connor at least knows what game it's from.
Listen, this is from one of 3 things. It's just a matter of which one it is.
Just say it, Tavin. Let it loose.
Are you locked in?
Tavin, let me know. Connor knows. Tavin, let me know what game this is from.
It's either from Gears of War, Doom Eternal, or a Warhammer game, right? It's one of those 3. I don't think it's from Doom because he already did Doom, right? Which leaves me to Gears of War or Warhammer. I'm gonna say this is from Gears of War.
Connor?
That's Gears of War.
Oh fuck yeah! There we go. It
is from Gears of War.
No idea what it's
now,
called.
Connor, can you tell me what the name of this enemy is?
Oh, I knew at one point. I'm gonna have to go with something generic. I'm just gonna do something generic. Crawler.
No, that
Tavin?
can't be it. It's like a locust. Is locust in the name? I don't know. It looks like a giant hand or like an arachnid. That's not a bad name. Arachnid? Locust arachnid? I'm gonna go with that. Locust arachnid.
You were both incorrect. Connor was the closest. It is a corpser.
Yeah, I would never got
I
that.
never in a million years would have gotten
I remember the name. I remember the name now. Corpser, because those things burrow up.
Yep.
I was gonna go with
They shout it
burrower.
out.
Was my other thing. So I thought you were gonna say it's called a burrower. I was gonna be upset.
This is a corpser.
Corpser.
Very fun.
Yeah, you
Very
got to
fun.
think.
All right.
Gears of War. They have to be identifiable by something easily heard when shouted to like warn everybody that's there. So yeah, Borer.
Like
too many
you
R.
got drone. You got drone. You got Theron. You know, all kinds
Theron
of
doesn't
stuff.
really apply to the rules so well. Corpser does. Just think, Corpser. You know?
It does. Yeah.
You're like, all right, it's there. Even arachnid, like that type of shit would work. You know.
Well,
Right,
it's a good
moving
thing we don't
on.
have to use those words.
To the next round.
Live
I
in that world.
believe we're still tied up.
No.
Oh, we're not. No,
Tavin should
Tavin's
have at
ahead.
least-
Oh no, I've been ahead. Yeah. That their ratchet sand shark fucking. Oh no,
Yeah.
the cannibal propelled me in the lead. That's what it did.
Cannibal
Oh,
Pearl, you're
yeah.
in the lead. Yes.
Yeah,
The sand shark
paired
tied
us.
you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it is.
Here we are.
Whew.
Round number 8, the penultimate round.
Oh fuck me in the butt. What the shit is that ugly motherfucker?
I have a guess. I don't know. So
I'm between 2.
All right. Well, let me know when you're locked in.
Oh
and we
wait,
can,
should I know
go ahead and
this?
finish
Oh
off this
wait. I think I got it. I don't have the name, but I have the game. I think I have the game. I'm gonna guess on the name, so I'm ready.
round. Connor, are you locked in?
yes,
All right, Connor, what game is this from?
I believe it is from Spyro.
that is
Tavin?
where I was going to. Spyro.
All right. And Tavin, can you tell me the name of this enemy?
Nope. I'm gonna guess ogre.
Fuck.
And Connor?
Ogre.
Yeah.
You're both incorrect. This is just a Nork.
Oh, a
I
Nork.
would have accepted.
But this is from Spyro.
It is indeed for Spyro. You both get 1 point.
See, he almost had me because I played the Reignited trilogy. So, in my brain, Spyro, much prettier than this. Much prettier than this.
Yep. I almost went with a newer version of a Nork, but then I saw this one. I was like, "Oh, this would be a little tougher."
Yeah. This
is a certain variant.
It looks very
of
like
a Nork, but overall, it's just called a Nork.
Yeah. I almost went with a rare game. I was tied between Banjo-Tooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conker's I did cycle through, and I was like, this looks too cartoony.
It looks too, it's too bright for Conker, right?
Conker's kind of that color. A lot of, at certain points at least.
Conker, a lot of it is, very bright.
That's the whole juxtaposition that it's bright, but it's like raunchy.
See, I thought it was like, it's like cartoony, but it's like a dark cartoony.
No, like
raunchy. In my head, it's like a dark.
In some moments, yes.
In my head, Conker is like if Banjo is the Superman animated series, Conker is the Batman animated series, right? Both kind of live in the same world, but you can identify one from the other.
Until they start talking.
Yeah.
All right. Final round, gentlemen. Will Connor be able to pull it out and tie, and I have to scramble for a final round, or probably just end it in a tie? That's what I did last time. I just ended in a tie.
He doesn't think we're getting the creature.
Here we are. Last round.
Well,
do you know where this is from?
I do.
Ah, damn it.
Maybe I don't.
All right. Well, Connor, let me know what this is from.
Is that from Donkey Kong?
Tavin?
This is from Donkey Kong Country.
Tempted to give the edge here to Tavin.
I could have said that. Well, and now we're staying.
I will say. Let me get a quick. I'll look at the image I have and I'll see exactly what it's from.
I mean, that's not like 64, and that's not like 2D. Like, that's a Donkey Kong Country character.
Yeah, but I would have said that.
Then why didn't you?
Because we literally established this entire time we don't need to say something specific. Now all of a sudden it matters.
I mean, I think series specific kind of matters if it's a different series. Those are different series.
So.
But no, that's bullshit. You can't just all of a sudden be like, well, now it's
they got different art styles.
But when you have to differentiate when you think that matters.
Okay, but if he showed us a Paper Mario character, we couldn't have said Super Mario for a Paper Mario character. It's a fucking Paper Mario character.
Yeah. But this is fucking like, it's an enemy that's just classic in Donkey Kong that looks like that all the time.
No, because Donkey Kong looks like Donkey Kong is an 8-bit era game. Donkey Kong Country is like a weird like 32-bit. And so like it looks entirely different.
But that's just associated with Donkey Kong. Now all of a sudden it's just like it's specific now. It's just it's just like super convenience for just whenever you decide.
Let me ask you a question.
Makes no sense.
Let me ask you a question. If he showed us a Goomba from Super Mario and then a Goomba from Paper Mario, would you think it was appropriate to say Super Mario for both? Doesn't matter if the enemy is associated with Mario both ways. Well, the art style is so different enough to where you should be able to identify which one it's from.
You would have to tell me. You would have to tell me if I showed a Goomba from Paper Mario, and then you had said Super Mario.
These all make sense.
I would not have been able to accept that answer.
These all make sense as rules, but they're just now coming into play.
It's not.
It's like now it's like yes, it is. Yeah.
That's Connor, not true. If you look at the last, I literally have a breakout of this game for the last time we played it, and I played it that way because you had said Kingdom Hearts 2 for an answer for an air soldier, and that's the one game that air soldiers don't show up in.
Yeah, but this is a character that shows up in Donkey Kong games. This is a Donkey Kong enemy. Like the art style,
but it's a Donkey Kong Country series.
Yeah,
that's a different art style. That's a different enemy. Because like Donkey Kong is the one with like Mario in it.
This is the only other comparison that's direct to this is the Mario.
I'll give Connor both points if he can tell me what the name of this enemy is.
I will once again say it is bullshit because Mario has
a
number.
It's not bullshit because Donkey Kong. That's not Donkey Kong.
The enemy that was pulled up in Mario wasn't from the original.
Because this is Donkey Kong.
That doesn't matter though. That means this is when you're saying that you have to name something specific in a long-term franchise like Donkey Kong. With Mario, that Goomba could have been from, like you said, that wasn't the original.
But when you
said it was back in the 90s one.
But when you say Super Mario, you're talking the platformers. When you say Donkey Kong, you're talking the image I just showed you. When you say Donkey Kong Country, you're talking the 2D platforms with the 2.5D art style. And then if you say like Donkey Kong 64, that's the 3D Donkey Kong game.
But that's like saying with Mario is like a catch-all unless you really need to be specific. And then all of a sudden, when it's that same kind of symptom with Donkey Kong, because Donkey Kong is just broad. Like if you want to say like if I was given a chance
real quick, in case you need to be what?
Broad.
Nope. The other one.
In case I need to be. Say it again.
In case you need to be
specific.
Okay.
What I say?
Sometimes you say the P first, and you say Pacific.
Oh,
so I go what?
Well, anyway,
I'm just trying to catch.
I'll say again, Connor, if you can tell me the name of this enemy, I'll give you both points.
Yes, there's the question.
Fighting real hard for it, and I respect you, but it's a different series.
I mean,
so, like,
I'm also going to say Phil's saying what he's saying now, so it's easier on him. Not because this is actually like a key rule.
I would have ended it with a tie. I just said it doesn't matter to me. I would end.
But you changed up like how severe you are with how accurate you need to be with the game when it was the section where, oh well, if you aren't as specific all of a sudden, then I would have to give the point to both of you. Tavin's probably not going to get it, and now it's going to be the tie situation.
When did I? Either way, it's fine. Like I'm fine with both of you tying. I'm fine with Tavin winning.
I don't think there's another example of this specifically happening in these examples here that like would justify this level
once again,
of granular. I think only this. I think in the list that we have so far, this is the only one that you should be granular with. And I'm not even being that granular. Just like say the sub series that it's part of.
Well,
yeah, dude.
I'll say
that's the thing, though.
If Connor in the cannibal part, if he had just said Mass Effect, not Mass Effect 3, I wouldn't have counted that.
But once again, that's because it's an enemy that, like going back to the Kingdom Hearts one, that was an enemy that's in a very specific game, just like this one. The cannibal. Like this
Kingdom Hearts one?
What?
The Kingdom Hearts one?
Yeah, the air soldier.
From last time we played this.
Okay.
I did an air soldier, and he had guessed Kingdom Hearts 2, and then that's like the only game in Kingdom Hearts that the air soldiers don't show up in.
Yeah.
So I couldn't give him the point because he had gone too specific.
I think if you just say Donkey Kong, that means something different than Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, you also know Tropical Freeze. The full title is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
I agree. Yeah. I'm just saying that it's weird that there wasn't a precedent set that you need to be specific until all of a sudden you needed to be. When I could have just been told like which game, because all of a sudden if that matters, I would have said a game and I would have said country.
That's why
I'm fighting for it so much, because if I all of a sudden was expected to answer exactly what it was, all of us like in this random section, then I would say country.
I see you, but like if it was any other example of any other series, you would have gotten specific. But I don't think you think of Donkey Kong Country. You just think of Donkey Kong because you don't know the franchise well enough, and that's a fault of you, not the rules of the game. Because again, if he showed us a Paper Mario Goomba, you would have said Paper Mario.
But he didn't show us some Paper Mario one. He showed us a generic Mario one. But the one that it originated in wasn't even like a version of like the 3D Mario.
If this was SNES Mario Goomba versus new Super Mario's Goomba, and you just said Super Mario Brothers, that's acceptable because they're both from the Super Mario Brothers franchise, right? It's just different art styles. But it's because like Country is specifically a very specific franchise under the Donkey Kong umbrella. Much like how Super Mario Brothers versus Paper Mario, you would have specified in that sense that this matches my example of Paper Mario.
Still don't agree with that, but
I think that just falls on the faultiness of you not knowing the Donkey Kong franchise one.
But that's the thing, though. I did because I would have said it immediately, but I was like, okay, why does it matter? Like I just Donkey Kong, whatever.
Well, let's just say
then why not cover your ass?
Please, let's move on.
There's been no expectation that we need to cover our ass. Either way, Crick. No, Crick. Yeah, let's go with that.
Croc's pretty good. I like
Tavin?
Croc. I'm going to go Croc Soldier.
No, this is a Kremling.
Kremling.
Look at that. Yeah. You look at that, you definitely think Kremling.
Yeah. That's what they're called.
Super Russian, that guy, you know?
Who?
That's Kremlin.
Oh, Kremlin. Kremling. That's G. That's G's in a very American thing.
Anyway, moving on to Tavin's mini game.
Fucking great with the fuck. Hold on, I got a lot of things going. Gentlemen, what are we doing here? I'm sorry. Hold on. I have a lot of buttons to press.
Connor, I'll apologize in that I did not ask you to be more specific.
I don't accept your apology, Phil.
Damn, that's real tough.
And in fact, you know what I'm going to do? When I do my game, no, I won't. I don't even know I can cheat
all right, moving on. Gentlemen, we're doing a hit list. This is a series that Phil brought into a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago now, in which I will name you entries of a list, and you have to guess what the list is. All right?
Yes.
So much like a hit 10 that we do, where we bring top 10 lists in, but instead of naming what's on the list, you're naming the list itself.
Yes.
And it's not going to be a number of turns or anything. Like, it's just like as I go through the list, each round you guys will guess what this one is. So I have 3 lists for us today to get through. All right, are we ready to get this going?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Excellent. Thank you, Stella, for the follow. Beginning with the first list. Number 10 on this list, the first one. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. What could this list be? What could it be?
I'm locked in, I guess.
I say number 10. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Phil, are you ready? He's going. I think he's writing it down. I think
he is.
Yes.
Wants to look at it.
That's how I lock in.
Yeah.
He bought it. He's got to use it.
Oh, he wants.
That's
Oh,
how
okay.
I lock in.
What?
Yeah, we should probably get those.
We should.
But,
yeah.
Phil,
That's how I lock in. Yeah. I have best open world.
Connor,
Best DLC.
no,
It's not
you were
DLC.
both incorrect.
Yeah.
Number 9, Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Funny that happened. Still kind of works with what Phil just said.
Does, yeah.
The next one won't, though. Spoilers. Phil, don't say best open world again. Say something different this time.
I did think about it for the meme. Who's going first?
Connor, I'm going to start with you this time.
I lost it.
Oh, boy.
Wait a second. There we go. Got it. Top PlayStation games.
Oh, he went. He opened it up a little bit more.
I did best collectibles.
You were both incorrect once again. Ghost of Tsushima does have good collectibles in it.
Like the swords.
What is the collectible in Miles Morales?
It's a bunch of shit.
Bunch of shit.
But it's
There's
not the backpacks.
I mean, it's about as many as there were in 2018. Not as many as in 2.
Yeah, but what is it? I'm not asking for how much.
One of them was one of them was like the beats. One of them was the like the fucking science fair projects or whatever that you did with Finn.
Just trying to remember what it was. Anyways, moving on. Number 8. This one will throw us for a loop. Telltale's Batman. Again, number 10, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Fucking wordy title.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Ghost of Tsushima. Number 8, Telltale's Batman.
Ooh. Okay, hang on.
Oh! Can Phil snipe it? Is he sniping it?
I almost locked in the wrong thing.
Sniping it at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Good Joker story, in my opinion. He's talking Batman Season 2. Really? I didn't like what I saw of the Joker. I didn't play Season 2, but I didn't like what I saw of the Joker. But that's not a uncommon take, Enrique. Not an uncommon take.
God damn. What? I guess
That one throws it for a loop,
it
don't
does, yeah. Next, yeah, just go ahead.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Am I going first?
Phil.
I'm ready. Most platinumed.
Connor?
Best narratives.
Phil, you got it at the number 8 entry, top 10 most platinumed trophies.
It was going to get into Telltale games at a certain point, wasn't it?
1 point for Phil.
Pretty sure Batman's the one that's done it the most.
Yeah, Batman's number 1. There's not another Telltale game on that one. The Walking Dead is at like 12 or 13.
Oh,
like that. I have some numbers here. So Miles Morales, 170,877. Ghost of Tsushima, 180,530. Telltale's Batman, 184,77. Number 7, Bloodborne. Kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
217,582. So we had a bit of a jump up there.
It was Chalice Dungeons.
I guess I got to get to playing Bloodborne if I want that platinum. It should be an easy platinum.
I doubt it's that. It's just these fucking FromSoft
Actually,
freaks.
I almost got the platinum. My game bugged out.
Oh, that blows.
Happens all the time.
Number 6, this one kind of surprised me, but also not at the same time if I think about it. Infamous Second Son, 243,502.
Ayn has the same cup. Man.
Oh, nice. Good
Culture
job.
of intelligence.
And then number
This great.
5, Astro's Playroom, also 243,000, but ahead because it's 525 as opposed to just 502. Only 23 platinums apart. This is, of course, from psnprofiles.com.
Easy baby game.
Number 4, Rocket League, 251,885. Number 3, God of War 2018, 284,609. Number 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, 295,307. And then, Phil, you probably know it, but Connor, do you know the number 1 most platinum video game on PlayStation?
I got no damn clue.
Phil?
My name is Mayo.
No. It is Marvel's...
Oh, that's PS4, isn't it?
No, it's all PlayStation. It's all PlayStation.
Oh, then I probably would have said, 2018 Spider-Man?
Yeah, I've already... Yeah. It is Marvel's Spider-Man from 2018. So, Horizon Zero Dawn, 295,000, right? Marvel's Spider-Man is 394,000. That's 100,000 jump up.
Almost.
Nearly. Yeah, close enough, right? It's 100,000. It's the biggest gap in all of them because no other one is over 50,000 from the previous one.
Yeah.
So it's a huge jump up.
That's an easy platinum, isn't it?
Spider-Man Astrobot.
Oh.
I understand that one though.
Not having it?
Yeah. Licensing and gets weird. You're working with Marvel and Disney and all this. It's tricky there.
Is the same thing for Sora because he's Disney related?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what the details there are. I'm pretty sure Sora belongs to Square Enix.
Mm-hmm. I thought they would be, but who knows with Disney?
I don't know. Sora, Donald, and Goofy were at Disney World.
Ooh, Sora was at Disney World. Disney has him in his shackles.
That's a deal you can make it. Yeah, he said Donald and Goofy as if Donald and Goofy wouldn't be at Disney World with or without Kingdom Hearts.
Well,
moving on to the second list, gentlemen. Wow, we're deep into this episode. I'm starting in reverse order this time.
Oh, wow.
Number 1, Uncharted 2.
I got it.
Among Thieves.
I got it. Easy. Yeah, easy. I could get this in one hit. I could.
Could you?
I could.
Could you?
Good.
I'll go for that for my first guess.
All right. Connor, I'm going to go to you first.
Best set pieces.
Philip?
Best PS3.
Incorrect. Number 2, Infamous Second Son. Number 1, Uncharted 2. Number 2, Infamous Second Son.
What could that be?
2 games released 5 years apart, I want to say. Doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but Bill thought he had something, decided he didn't.
I got something. It's not a good one. It's really not a good one.
Not a good one?
No, but
No.
Got it.
Okay. Phil, I'm going to jump to you this time.
Best sequels.
Connor.
Is it best? So bad. Is it best Sony characters? Games with Sony characters?
That's terrible.
I know. It's like
you were both incorrect once again.
Damn.
Number 3, The Last of Us Remastered.
Technically, that's a sequel.
Technically, that's a sequel. Shut the fuck up. Number 1, Uncharted 2. Number 2, Infamous Second Son. Number 3, The Last of Us Remastered.
What was your first guess, Phil?
Best PS3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was a good one.
Second Son is for title.
Oh, Infamous
Well,
Second
that's why I didn't say it for the
Yeah.
second. That's why I didn't say
Yeah,
it.
that
for
one
the-
was was a launch title for the PlayStation. Well, it wasn't a launch title, but it was in launch window of PlayStation 4. It's probably why it's on the top 10 most platinum games thing, because PlayStation players didn't have shit else to play.
I got it.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm ready.
Fantastic. Connor, I'm jumping to you.
Again, another good one.
Uh-huh.
Highest selling PlayStation games?
Phil.
Best ports.
No. That is incorrect. Infamous Second Son only been available for the PlayStation 4. Does not have a PS5 version. Number 4, Batman Arkham Knight. Number 1, Uncharted 2. Number 2, Infamous Second Son. Number 3, The Last of Us Remastered. And number 4, Batman Arkham Knight. Kind of crazy if you play, because Phil had the problem where he didn't know Second Son was the third game. He thought it was just Infamous 1 and then Infamous Second Son. If you play Infamous Second Son, there's spoilers. Spoilers for Infamous 2.
Crazy.
I don't know. You got to dig for those spoilers, but they're there.
Another hard one.
I'm ready.
Phil. I'm sorry, are you
Are
ready?
you locked in?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I apologize.
No, you're fine. I just like.
Yeah, I don't want to give him an answer.
Once again, number 1, Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
Number 2, Infamous Second Son.
There's no connection.
Number 3, The Last of Us Remastered. There is a connection. That's why they're on the list.
No.
Number 4, Batman Arkham Knight.
There's got to be some reason he's going in reverse order.
I don't know it, but I'm gonna lock in. Best action adventure.
Phil.
Best narratives.
No. Last of Us would, in my personal opinion, The Last of Us would be the only one so far that would be in the conversation of best narrative. Number 5, Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered.
Oh, I know it.
Phil says he knows it.
I do.
I love Infamous. Is it true Concord stole the Infamous / prototype crossover? What?
I don't know about that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Damn, dude.
But Enrique, both of those are dead franchises. Nobody's going to talk about Infamous or Prototype today, in today's age.
Yeah, I guess.
Prototype especially.
I like Prototype.
Infamous is way better.
I couldn't say.
Prototype lives in that, like, what's the Xbox game where you chase the orbs? You're in, like, blue armor.
Oh, Crackdown.
Prototype's in that, like, Crackdown range. Infamous is closer to... closer to, like, a Ghosts, or I would say, like, Arkham City type thing.
Well,
honestly...
I'm locked in.
If you grade it on a curve, it's in the same conversation as Fable. If you grade Fable on a curve. Connor, you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Go ahead.
Best improvements made to a game.
I feel like I'll just put that in best sequels or whatever.
Phil.
Yeah.
I guess the remastered wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Best games that feature Nolan North.
Last of Us. Oh, no. Nolan North is in The Last of Us. Look at that. That is incorrect. But you are right. Every one of these games do have Nolan North in them. That's interesting. I don't know if he's in Second Son.
Is he not?
I don't think he is.
He might be the brother. There's a chance.
No. Because I don't think Nolan and Troy were in the same, like, they didn't act together until Uncharted 4. I don't think. Could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but like any meaningful way. Number 6, Rocket League.
Okay, let me erase my next guess.
Hard left turn. Phil had another like voice actor one or something going on.
I was gonna say best voice acting.
Well, it would have been a good one. You know what?
You never know. The guy who says 3, 2, 1, go at the beginning of every round, he really gives it his all.
It's not voiced.
Is it not?
It's not voiced.
Pretty sure.
No.
It's not even like
3 beeps.
Is it 3 beeps? I thought it was a crowd. I legitimately would have guessed it was a crowd.
I mean, maybe the crowd's there, but I wouldn't call that voice acting.
Uncharted 2, Infamous Second Son, The Last of Us Remastered, Batman Arkham Knight, Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered, Rocket League.
All right.
I didn't think this one would trip you up as much as it has. I thought we would get deeper into the list than we did with the. Honestly, I thought the first one was going to be harder than this one.
This one's difficult.
Phil locked in quick. Locked
Got
it
it.
in quick. You have anything, buddy?
Not really.
I'm seeing a real blank stare on your face right there. Yeah. Tough time. Got to think of something.
Oh, I have thought of multiple things, Tam.
You got to lock it in.
Just none of them are good.
You got to lock it in.
Oh, okay.
Phil, are you locked in?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead. You're good?
Yeah.
All right. I'll jump to you.
Best 6-axis using games.
You didn't say no.
That's funny. Connor?
Best soundtracks.
That's not a terrible guess. It's not a terrible
Not
guess.
a bad guess.
It's wrong. It's very wrong.
Yeah.
But, it's not terrible. Number 7. Sly 2, Band of Thieves.
Fucking damn it, dude.
Yeah, now it's hard. I guess if I want to be specific, this is also a remastered version of Sly 2.
I have a guess.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, go. I'm locked in.
Connor?
Best sound design.
Phil?
Best mini games.
No. Not at all. We have 3 more on the list, gentlemen. Number 8. Ratchet and Clank. The original. But I will say, also remastered. Ratchet and Clank.
Was there a particular reason you went in reverse order here?
Yes. There is a reason. Very important. Very important reason. There's a very important reason as to why I went in reverse order. Number 1, Uncharted 2. Number 2, Infamous Second Son. Number 3, Last of Us Remastered. Number 4, Batman Arkham Knight. Number 5, Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered. Number 6, Rocket League. Number 7, Sly 2, Band of Thieves. Number 8, Ratchet and Clank Remastered.
I got something, but it's kind of out there as well.
Huh?
I'll go with
Gotta
that.
lock it in. We locked in?
There's no way that this could be worded in a list and people not go, huh? What are you saying? Well, we'll see.
Connor?
Is it? Oh, fuck, what was I going to say? Like, what's the word? See, the wording's weird. It's a best selling PlayStation game in like their initial years that they were like, they were the first games in their console that.
I've heard enough.
Yeah, okay.
Phil?
Best weapons/gadgets.
Rocket League?
You get boosts?
There's a mode where you pick up little power-ups.
Isn't that just speed boosts?
There's a mode where you have like needles that you run into each other. You can hold on to the ball and run it in the goal.
I should probably pick up Rocket League again. It sounds like they've changed some things. Number 9.
Years and years ago.
Here we go. This is going to get interesting now. Number 9, Severed. On that there, PlayStation Vita. Severed.
I got it.
Honor thinks he has it.
I think. No, that doesn't make sense, but I'm still going to go with it.
I'm so excited to get to the end of this list.
Yeah, huh? The thing is, Sly is the question.
It is the remastered one.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm back in now.
All right. Once again, Uncharted 2, Infamous Second Son, The Last of Us Remastered, Batman Arkham Knight, Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered, Rocket League, Sly 2, Band of Thieves Remastered, Ratchet and Clank Remastered, and Severed. Bill's writing it down. Connor?
Is it best use of motion controls?
They kind of already said that with the 6-axis thing there.
I did.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing as a 6? That's the same thing?
I mean, you held the
PlayStation.
thing. You held a controller in your hand when you went to mime it. So that's what when you when you do that, that's 6-axis.
That's called 6. Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was okay. Well,
Yeah,
not that.
Phil,
Best Vita games / games to play on Vita.
yeah, most of these aren't on Vita, but I like it.
I don't
like
fucking know, dude.
I like the choice. And then number 10, final on the list, Ratchet and Clank 2016. That's the remake one.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. Remake. Reimagining. Probably better word for it. One final time. Number 1, Uncharted 2. Number 2, Infamous Second Son. Number 3, The Last of Us Remastered. Number 4, Batman Arkham Knight. Number 5, Uncharted Drake's Fortune Remastered. Number 6, Rocket League. Number 7, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Number 8, Ratchet and Clank Remastered. Sly 2 also remastered. Number 9, Severed. And number 10, Ratchet and Clank 2016. What could those 10 games have in common, gentlemen? And why would I want to list them in reverse order?
I've locked in.
Connor's locked in. Phil's still using that old noggin.
My noggin spent. Oh yeah, I didn't say anything. I love you too, Ankun. Hey, we should get together, play some Prototype, drink some Yeti.
Connor, I don't know if we're getting to your game today, buddy.
I figured not.
We are deep in this bitch.
And now it's a matter of time.
I know it's not right, but I'm locked in.
All right, final guess, gentlemen. What do we have? Phil, I'm going to go with you first today.
Best use of controller lights.
Interesting. Connor?
Tavin's favorite editions of games.
That is incorrect, but that final one was the closest we've been so far. What we are looking for is the only thing you're right about that is to keep it personal to Tavin.
Yeah.
These are Tavin's first 10 platinum trophies.
Whatever.
You're so fucking full of yourself.
Seriously.
Listen, I've been on record multiple times saying Uncharted 2 is my first one. The rest of them, yeah, of course you guys didn't get those. Yeah, but, Uncharted 2, number 1, being very vocal about that. I tried to give y'all mini hints. I listed the remastered versions for games that are PS2 games. PS2 didn't have any trophies, Connor. I don't know if you know that.
I knew that.
Yeah. I got one more. Do we want to do it?
I think we define... Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, Phil wants to do it.
We're
going to do it. We're going back in the regular order. So starting from number 10, our final list. Number 10, Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Hey, this list is not about me. I was like, go ahead and tell y'all that now. It's not about me. I don't know what a Star Ocean is.
Fun. Agree.
I'll go ahead and say it. This list came from The Gamer.
The Gamer.
TheGamer.com.
We're all gamers.
Yeah. Are you a gamer? You're not playing Astrobot. Real gamers play Astrobot.
Sure. I missed that in the addendum of, the thing I decided when I was fucking logging into PlayStation.
Star Ocean what? I'm sorry?
The Last Hope.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
Yep.
Start with you, Connor.
Best final games in a series.
Is The Last Hope the final one, or are you just guessing?
I don't know fucking clue.
All right, cool.
It's The Last Hope.
Phil.
Best RPGs.
Incorrect. Number 9. Crash Bandicoot 4. About Time.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, Star Ocean, The Last Hope. Number 9, Crash Bandicoot 4.
I got it.
Connor?
Gotta wait.
Hang on. I'm writing down.
Is it saying that?
It's all about time again. Like I said, it's about time.
It's the honor thing, it was faster.
I'm ready.
All right, Connor.
Best game revivals. Revival games.
Oh, interesting idea. Phil.
Best games of 21.
You just don't. Do you know that Star Ocean: The Last Hope came out in 2021, or are you just throwing that out there?
I know About Time is.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have no clue if Star Ocean was the revival of its series.
We are incorrect.
Yeah.
Number 8, Tetris Effect. Number 10, Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Number 9, Crash Bandicoot 4. Number 8, Tetris Effect.
You know what? It might be 20. I might have meant 2020, but you know.
You got one?
There's that strong urge to just copy Phil, but
that one threw you fucking for a hard loop, didn't it? Well, because he has the whiteboard, I feel compelled to go to you first more.
Yeah.
Because, he can't change this shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Name again, one last time.
Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Crash Bandicoot 4. Tetris Effect. 10, 9, and 8, respectively.
I'm ready.
Most played PlayStation games of 2020.
That's an interesting call. Phil.
Best visuals.
No. Number 7, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
The fuck?
From thegamer.com. Number 10, Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Number 9, Crash Bandicoot 4. Number 8, Tetris Effect. Number 7, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
Okay, I got something.
He's got something. Bill? Figuring it out. Playing it out in his head.
I'm ready.
Connor?
Best games in their franchise.
Phil?
Hardest games.
Ooh.
That is incorrect. But I'll say Phil's gotten closer. He's gotten closer, but that's incorrect. Number 6, Super Meat Boy. Number 10, Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Number 9, Crash Bandicoot 4. Number 8, Tetris Effect. Number 7, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And number 6, Super Meat Boy.
I think I got something.
No?
I got something.
Connor?
Least platinumed games.
Phil?
Most rage-inducing. But I think it is right. I think Connor's right.
You were both incorrect.
Oh.
It is not the least platinum. And it is not most rage-inducing. That's what he said. Number 10, Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Number 9, Crash Bandicoot 4. Number 8, Tetris Effect. Number 7, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Number 6, Super Meat Boy. Number 5, Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus.
I got it.
Yeah, I guess I got it. Games with the lowest completion rate?
Hardest platinums.
There it is, right there. Top 10 hardest platinum trophies via the gamer. Right there.
I see. Okay.
The rest of the list, number 4 is Devil May Cry 5, which I was looking at that again. That's a bullshit ass fucking trophy.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you gotta play the game on every single difficulty. The final difficulty, you got like 3 lives, and if you lose those 3 lives, you have to start the chapter over.
Jesus.
No, it's even less than
Wild.
that. You can only get hit once.
Ooh.
And you have to get S ranks on every chapter.
That's bullshit.
For every difficulty. In the last, the hardest difficulty, you get reset after every hit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
That's tough.
kill yourself. In Devil May Cry 5. Number 3, Street Fighter 5. Number 2, Elder Scrolls Online. And number 1, shocking me a little bit, Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah, it's fucking hard.
I haven't looked, but yeah, I believe it.
From what I've seen, yeah.
Bullshit.
Well, anyway, unfortunately, Connor, we're not going to get to your mini game this week because we've run quite long.
Quite
so
long.
Go ahead and cut it off there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us know what your favorite top 10 list and how crazy that was actually the most sane list from the gamer I've ever heard.
That was a sane list. That was a very reasonable list. The gamer usually crazy out here.
And then, let me know what your favorite recognizable enemy in video games is. Let me know if you beat these boys and knew all of the enemies, because this is probably the internet. You probably got them all.
Wolfenstein 2, also a bullshit platinum trophy.
Which one?
Wolfenstein 2. You have to play it on the hardest
Colossus.
difficulty, which does not save or have checkpoints. So if you die or turn the game off, you have to start over.
Yeah.
Granted, rest mode kind of helps you with that, but still.
Wild.
It's insane.
Your power goes out. When you have it on
you're fucked. You're fucked. You know.
That's tough.
Wolfenstein 2,
Anyway.
hard video game.
Yeah, I know.
Very hard.
Very hard. Very hard. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Boys, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.